Welcome to another Tougher Together Tuesday. And a quote is always good, so here's one for you. He understood well enough how a man with a choice between pride and responsibility will almost always choose pride if responsibilities rob him of his manhood. This is Stephen King, and this is from the book The Running Man. And on tonight, I want to talk to you about a good date night movie to watch, and that is the remake of the movie The Running Man. Hey, and don't forget to like, share, and depending on where you're watching it from, go ahead and subscribe to my actual channel. But as always, too, check out my online store. But enough of all of that. Let's get into the video. All right, so a good date night movie to actually check out is The Running Man. I recently just seen that movie. It was definitely a good movie. Definitely too, if you like action movies, this movie has a lot of action in it. Me myself, I do like to watch action movies and movies that are kind of like thrillers, just because you never know what's going to happen. You're wondering how they're going to escape or how they're going to get out of certain situations. So I would definitely recommend this as a movie to actually go watch, and a movie that you can definitely spend as a date night movie to actually go see. And then definitely too, depending on where you're located in the U.S., Tuesdays nights is a night that sometimes some movie theaters give a discount on Tuesday night. But then just depending on where you're at, you can check it out and see if maybe they give a discount on another day. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't know. Like I said, every state is actually different. But yeah, definitely go check that out. Maybe get yourself a discount on it. And then also too, matinee times, certain movie theaters, depending on where you're located, they give a discount on the matinee time. So you can go check it out at a matinee time. But in terms of the actual movie, I thought it was definitely a good movie to actually watch and to spend some time watching. In terms of the level of maybe if it should get an Academy Award, I wouldn't call it one of those type of movies, but or that the acting was based on something where you'll say, hey, these people are going to get Academy Awards. No, I wouldn't say that. But I would definitely say that it's something that was good enough to actually watch for the time being, and something that will captivate your mind if you like action type of movies. And some of the things that I thought they were bringing out in the movie are definitely things to think about in the future in terms of what a lot of people are dealing with in our society in this day and time. In terms of a lot of people have been saying that there's not really a middle class anymore, and there's just those who have and those who basically don't have. And without telling the movie so much, I think that was an overall theme in the actual movie, where you had the haves and you had the have-nots. Now, something that I talked about on my Thirsty Taste Thursday for last week is how society is right now with so many things out there. A lot of people using AI for a lot of things now, to the point where you can't really know what's real, what's fake. And then also too, just with social media and reality TV, a lot of it is actually made up. When you look at some videos, you may see where they're using some people who passed away, and now they're using them in these videos and they're showing them like shopping like regular people, being at Target, or them talking about the newest iPhone and things like that. And they're going back and using these people, and their voices sound just like these people. They look just like these people, and it also looks very real. Like if you look at it, you're like, dang, you have to take another look. Like, did that really actually happen? And it's kind of scary because you don't know how they may actually use this thing to manipulate us in certain ways. Meaning, for myself, maybe they may be studying myself and then may use a photo or something or a video of me, and people may think, hey, it's actually me actually doing something, when no, it's somebody that actually created it and making it look like there's something that I'm actually doing, which I didn't actually do. So that's the part for me that makes it a little bit scary in terms of how people are able to use AI to do certain type of videos. So in this movie, without telling too much of it, you see a lot of this in the movie in terms of how people are able to twist things in a certain way and make people believe something that isn't actually true. So that's something to definitely look at when you're actually watching this movie, if you choose to actually watch it. Now, another thing I would definitely speak to in terms of reality TV and how a lot of us are so passionate about reality TV and actually watching reality TV. We've been watching reality TV for some years now, and if some of you guys have been paying attention to it, it's not actually real, and we know that, well, how can I put it? Some of us know that a lot of these people are actually acting, and they really don't feel that type of way about certain people, and it's all kind of made up to make you think that it's actually real, when in actuality, it's like the WWE, it's all made up. Even with the WWE, a lot of people, fans know that it's made up, but they still look at it and think of it as something actually real. Yes, sometimes they do injure themselves and go through tables and get hit in the head by certain things, but in actuality, it's all set up. But people are still entertained by it, so they actually watch it. And the same way with reality TV, even though people know or should know by now that a lot of it is actually fake and most of it is scripted, people still watch it and enjoy it. And I just think that's something that sits well in this movie in terms of people just being so entertained by reality TV, even though some of it is made up in certain type of ways. And just sticking with a WWE kind of theme, something that you can definitely see in this movie is the $1 Million Man used to have his famous quote that says, "Everybody has a price." And that is something that you will kind of see in this movie in terms of people are willing to do certain things just because of what money is actually offered to them. So if someone offers you a certain amount of money, people are willing to do and risk a lot of things. And this is something that you can get out of this movie in terms of what people are willing to do to make the actual money that they need to actually make. And this is where we see and definitely hear about a lot of times people basically forget their morals, basically forget how they are willing to do certain things, and they're willing to do things that they wouldn't normally actually do just because the price is actually right and the money is what they actually want. And so because the money is what they actually want, or somebody gives them a certain amount of money that they actually need to help them out in a certain situation, they are willing to do certain things that they wouldn't actually do if their risk level or the money that they need so desperately wasn't right there in front of their face or achievable for them to actually get it. So with ourselves, we gotta look at our actual lives and think to ourselves, what would we may actually do for a lot of money, and what would we be willing to do for a lot of money? Will we actually forget our morals? Will we actually do things that we wouldn't normally actually do just so that we can have the money that we need for a given time? And then definitely too, you can see, or something that I got out of the movie, is how people are willing to do what they have to do for those who they actually love and they care about. So sometimes people may not be doing the things that they're doing in terms of making money just for themselves, but they're actually doing it for their loved ones, their family, their friends, someone that they know who is actually in need, and they're willing to actually go out and do these things because of the person that they care about so much is in a need, and they're willing to do things to actually help them out so that this person can be okay. So we gotta look at those things with our lives, and then definitely too, whenever those of you who work do your own business, you actually do these things for the people, or well, maybe not everybody, but some people do them for the people that they actually love. So make sure, however you make your money, eventually you have a point in time, or figure out how you can actually make your money and still spend time with the people that you love and care about the most. But this has been another Tougher Together Tuesday, and you should definitely check out this movie when you have some time. And also too, I did suggest this movie, The Running Man, the remake of it. I suggested it as a good date night movie for you and your significant other, person you're in a relationship with, or person you possibly are married to. But just in case you are not in a relationship or aren't married or anything like that, you can definitely, I should definitely say, go out and see it with a friend, and somebody that's a friend of yours, your homegirl, homeboy, or whatnot. You go have a movie night out with them as well too. So for those of you who are single people, don't feel like this is only a movie for those who are actually dating. You can go out and see it with one of your friends, homegirl, homeboy, or whatnot. So, like I always say, two are better than one if two function as one. So, stay together.